In this agreement, the sheriff and I have agreed to a series of principles, including the following. The county chair will play a much more active role in the daily operations of the sheriff's office as they relate specifically to the chair's fiscal oversight and authority granted both by state law and the county charter. The chair and the sheriff have a shared responsibility to manage the jails, personnel, and budget of the jails. The budget of the sheriff's office will be managed, recognizing that the chair is the chief executive officer of Multnomah County and that the chair and the Board of County Commissioners control both employment positions as well as the allocation of the budget to the sheriff's office. While the sheriff and the Board of County Commissioners will retain dual authority for labor negotiations, coordination of those roles will be through the county's labor relations operations. The chair and sheriff will delegate authority to initiate investigations and make final decisions around enforcement and discipline. There will be a delegation of specific operations to the chair that will give the Board of County Commissioners the ability to more directly control cost increases in jail operations. For example, fleet policies and procedures will be more directly controlled through the county's fleet manager and will be consistent with existing county policies. There are also recommendations related to IT, warehouse operations, payroll, and other back office operations. The Memorandum of Understanding will establish more formal accountability through regular collecting and reporting of information to the Board of County Commissioners in a public forum, including tracking and reporting on cost-related issues such as comp time, sick leave, vacation time, and overtime savings. This agreement will lead to the implementation of some of the staffing recommendations in the post-factor study to improve both efficiency and safety in our county jails. In order to achieve these and other important aims, we have charged the County Human Resources Director with new specific tasks. We're adding one new manager. This person will report to the board and to the public on the progress of this effort and will help evaluate its effectiveness. We believe this agreement will align authority with expertise while increasing transparency for the public. Specifically, my goal is to increase fiscal accountability, to safeguard taxpayer resources, to increase disciplinary accountability, and improve both the morale and the public perception of the organization. Rules that have not been enforced in the past will be enforced. Some rules will change. Accountability will become a very high priority for all of us. Many of the changes that are needed will require the cooperation of the labor unions that represent jail staff. We've already had very productive meetings, and I'm optimistic that we have a reasonable opportunity to make progress on many of the important reforms. I want to thank Judge Dale Koch, who has patiently facilitated our discussions. We want to thank District Attorney Michael Schrunk, who helped to make this happen as well. I want to thank my fellow members of the Board of County Commissioners who've supported me and who have agreed to ratify a resolution in support of this Memorandum of Understanding. We're going to give this new arrangement 6 months to produce results. If progress is inadequate, the Board of County Commissioners could act in August to refer charter amendments to the November 2009 session to the ballot, or the 2009 session of the Oregon legislature. I will not hesitate to take those steps if I feel they're needed, but I sincerely believe that this approach will work and that the Memorandum of Understanding will serve its intended purposes and that referral to the voters will not be necessary. There's another reason why it's important for the sheriff and myself to settle this issue. We have another big task ahead of us that requires interagency cooperation, namely opening the Wapato jail. All of us up here are highly committed to that as a priority going forward, and we look forward to making quick progress on that front. I want to thank Sheriff Giusto for his hard work on helping me solidify this proposal. Our conversations have been productive, they've been professional, and I believe in the best interest of all citizens of Multnomah County.